Bill seeking to harmonize the retirement age of legislative officers for National Assembly to 60 to 62. Others because the 5 years of service has been stepped controversial views from the leader of the Senate, Bayani Bahrain, divided lawmakers to implement senators could not reach an agreement that would pay for 4 or get the extension of after 70 or
Bill 6, distinguished colleagues, to make provisions for a harmonized retirement age for legislative officers of the National Assembly, exempting them from the application of the General Service Rule on retirement age. Mr. President, respected colleagues, the bill provides for the retirement age of legislative officers to retire at the age of 65 years or 40 years of service, whichever is earlier. You would agree with me that the National Assembly is a specialized institution which needs to be strengthened, and to achieve this, its officers need to be placed well by removing them from public service rules on retirement age.
I am supporting this proposal, or I am supporting this bill because of one fundamental issue. If we can remember, in 2009, 2010, when we started the process of amending Nigerian Constitution, the Senate and the House constituted a committee, Constitutional Amendment Committee, as we have it today. I am glad to say the gentleman sitting before you is the secretary of our committee of the Constitutional Amendment in the 6th and 7th Assembly, the clerk of the Senate of today. If you see how he works day in, day out to put the committee and the National Assembly, more particular House of Representatives, through to have the first amended Constitution from 1964 to date, on that very material time, you must commend his effort. One. Secondly, Mr. President, when we are doing it, he attended so many conferences, so many seminars. We have so many engagements locally and internationally to have knowledge on how to amend the Constitution, and we have achieved in starting amending Nigerian Constitution bit by bit to where we are today. If you check or if you look what he is doing to promote as a technical aspect of legislation in this chamber, the way he is guiding the chamber now, without this legislation or without passing this legislation, he is going to retire very soon, which there is serious issue on that aspect. We are losing men, and most of this work is by brain, not a physical. Therefore, I am supporting this amendment, and I am urging our colleague to support this amendment, because legislation work is professional, it's very special. It's not like
we are replaced every 4 years. We know that. And we cannot say, oh, let us expand because of that. No. Until a special reason is given. And I do not see, Mr. President, my dear colleagues, I do not see what separates the person who works inside here as a staff of the National Assembly from the person who works in the Ministry of Commerce as a staff. Until we can say that, then we will say, okay, there is something very different. And so, Mr. President, I do not support the extension. I so.
a teacher professional to unlimited minds that the lack of respect to and its positions in a president's
I mean, make a mistake, but if you put this on a secret ballot to the staff here, you'll be surprised what will happen. If we are here, we should really be senators. This matter, I've listened to our colleagues from both sides. I'm not opposing or supporting, but I'm cautioning us that we need to do more consultation on this matter before we take a decision. This is a contentious matter. Let us step it down and do more consultation. I so move.
In support of the bill, I also wanted to hear from those who are opposed to the bill, and I've seen so many hands here who are opposed to the bill. Therefore, the bill is controversial. My opinion is that we step it down for more consultations. Is that the view of the Senate? Okay, I put the question. I put the question. Those in support of the motion that were of the view that we step it down for further consultation, say aye. And those against say nay. The ayes have it.